Today we're aboard the Brum Tug Asti out of Wilton Locks on the Grand Union Canal. It's a lovely-ish day after a very gaily day, and we're actually doing about, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles an hour after yesterday watching powerboats doing 100 miles an hour. Of course, this part of the Grand Union is very unusual for a British canal in that it is so close to a major road and busy rail line. Most of the waterways are much quieter, and you wouldn't have to travel far to enjoy some serious solitude, apart from the odd passing boat.
We started off back in 1990 when we bought one boat with another couple, but as we couldn't afford to keep it, we decided to hire it out to try and cover some of its costs. That was a 50-foot 4 to 6 berth boat, and we actually arranged to do the pricing according to how many people were on board. And we found that we often got 2 people on it, but we thought there was a demand for 1 person or sometimes 2 just to have a small boat. So we managed to find Asti, which is just a 32-foot boat and is ideal for just 1 or 2 people. And we found it very popular for hiring out, either just for days or for weekends or weeks. And we've even had one chap who hired it for about 5 weeks. And,
so where did he go?
He went all the way down to Saul Junction and right down quite a few miles away from here. We even had one person phoning us up to check up because they thought our boat had got lost. They saw the details on the side and gave us a call.
It's nice here to have a contrast between the trains on one side where they're doing 100 miles an hour depending on if they're breaking down or not, or if we've got the wrong kind of leaves, and over there on that side there's the mighty M1 motorway and everything's going past at a vast speed. It's a very pleasant sight when you're only doing 4 miles an hour. When you get behind some trees, the sound is diminished. You only hear the trains once in a while, and you think of all those poor people suffering as they drive up the motorway or going off to business appointments as they go up the railway. For newcomers or old hands, for multi-person or single-handed crews, boat handling on the move is straightforward. You soon get the idea of using a tiller, and directing the boat where you want it to go is no problem. If you're thinking about hiring single-handed, a little Brum tug like this is a lot of fun to have. She's only 30-odd feet long, so she's easy to handle. You've got sufficient accommodation for 1 person, 2 people, possibly even a child as well. So you can invite the family for a few days if you wish. Give it a go with this kind of boat because you're not going to go far wrong with it. Some handling points are a little different in a crewed boat. For instance, it would be ideal to have someone at the bow with a line to take ashore now, but it isn't hard to manage alone. This is a bit where one steps off Now let me be the first to admit, purists, that I could have done that a lot more tidily. But the key factor here was that I'm wearing shorts. I wanted to step ashore where there weren't any horrible nettles, and I managed it.